Hey guys, so recently I was thinking, if I were to recommend manga to someone who's never read manga or watched anime, which is completely new to the space, like just point blank, what would I recommend them? But at the same time, I want to make it just recommendations that weren't like extremely obvious. I know like, Dragon Ball Z, no, One Piece. Ironically enough, this is actually one of my first manga. You can tell it's kind of yellowed. Um, like nothing like super obvious. Like I'm not gonna recommend like Naruto to someone. Like yes, it's a good starting like manga, but it's just boring. Like everyone says, oh yes, like read Naruto, read One Piece, read Dragon Ball. Like I want to like recommend something like that's like actually kind of fun, something that's more like nuanced, something that's like a little bit more original than just saying, oh yeah, I read One Piece, whatever. Like but at the same time, I wouldn't want to recommend a series that I love, but I know that has some serious flaws, like like D Gray Man. I love D Gray Man, but like I would not recommend this as like a starting manga, just because it has a history of like really bad hiatuses, and there's no worse feeling than reading a manga, getting like 30 like volumes in, and then having to stop because you're waiting for the author to catch up. Like that's just no fun for anyone. And I'm by no means saying that like the manga that I'm gonna recommend today for like a newcomer are like unknown or like unpopular or anything like that, or like hidden gems. These are all popular manga that I just like, that I just think are lesser options when you would see someone recommend manga online to someone new. But yeah, so first up, as a good option, we have Bungo Stray Dogs. I honestly really like this series. I know it's really popular. I don't see it talked about a lot though, honestly. I guess I'm just not in the right spaces online. But this is a really fun series. If you have watched the anime, that's really good. The manga is great too. It's got lots of great fights, great characters. All of the characters and their powers are based off of like poets and literary stuff. It's just really fun, honestly. I honestly do recommend it. It's a really great series. Another great option would be like dandadan. I love this series so much. It's so much fun. Granted, I'm kind of like hesitant on this one. Like maybe this would be like a second manga series. This is probably like be my honorable mention of the video probably. um, it's really good. I love it a lot, but it's so far out there, just so weird that at the same time, if I were to recommend it to someone, I'd be kind of hesitant because I would think, oh, maybe it's just so far out there that I might just kind of scare them off of manga in general. Which is always kind of a concern when it comes to manga. Like a much safer option would probably be The Wishes in Dungeon, because I honestly do think this series has a little bit of everything for everyone. It's got cooking, it's got monsters, it's got a really fun dungeon exploring plot. The main party, the cast, extremely great. All of the characters are amazing in the main party, and it's really hard to pick a favorite out of the six or so that are in there. I think this would probably be a better option than dandadan. Like I would say, oh, read The Wishes in the Dungeon and then read maybe dandadan. Another series that I think would be a good option for a first manga series that's still like really ongoing right now is Gashakura. This series has been so much fun to read. I just got caught up with it recently this last week. I'm so hyped to see the next chapter. I can't wait for it to come out because oh my god, it's been so much fun. This newest arc has been wild. Although this has the same deal as like dandadan, I feel like in some ways it's kind of a little too out there in some ways. But even then, I'd probably recommend this over dandadan as like a first manga. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing with these options. I really didn't want to just like say, oh yes, I read One Piece. Another good option, and it's probably my favorite of this video, is Magus of the Library. Now, if you don't know this manga, I understand. It's not one of those like ones that are like really just out there in your face, like everyone knows it. If you like reading books, you'll probably like this manga. It is fantastic. It's just a fantastic like series with great world building, amazing characters, amazing plot. It is just so much fun. This would probably be my number one pick of this video. I honestly do think that this is probably like a really good first manga. Especially if you're just giving them the first volume. And then lastly, we have All You Need Is Kill. This is also it's probably might be my number 2 spot for like this video for manga that I would recommend as a first person manga. Just because it's a really short, concise story. It's like 2 volumes combined to one omnibus. Is not that expensive, and the story is great. It's a really cool time loop story with great sci-fi elements. If honestly, if you read any book that I've shown here today, I would probably recommend either Manga I Library or All You Need Is Kill as just like a first manga. Those two are fantastic, absolutely great. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, that's pretty much all of them. I just want to recommend my maybe 5 or 6 series that'd be really good, like fun first series. If this was an anime video, I'd probably pick like a lot of different options. I'd probably still pick Wishes on Dungeon just because I think the anime is also a really good adaptation. But that's like a whole completely different video. I was just kind of going for like just a nice variety of manga, if that makes sense. Although a lot of these are really action series. But yeah, let me know what would you guys recommend as a first manga series? Isn't like one of like the really main big popular ones like Naruto and One Piece and all that stuff. All right, hope you guys have a good night. See ya.